If February's numbers told a story of a cooling market here in Union County, March 2026 just complicated the plot. The median sales price in Marysville just hit $430,000. That is an 11.3% increase over this time last year, and it's the strongest price reading we've seen in recent months. I'm Jim West, Realtor and Certified Divorce Real Estate Expert here in Marysville. At first glance, an 11% jump in prices sounds like a red-hot market. But when we look under the hood, the picture is a lot more nuanced. Today, we are breaking down exactly what's happening in the Marysville Exempted Village School District for March 2026 and what it means for your wallet if you are buying or selling this spring. So why did prices jump so much? What's happening isn't a massive surge in buyer demand, it's actually a massive squeeze on supply. Here is the reality on the ground. Closed sales were actually down 12.5% in March. Pending contracts fell 29.1%. And most importantly, new listings dropped a staggering 31.6%. With only 1.3 months of inventory available, we are firmly in seller's market territory. A balanced market requires 4 to 6 months of supply. So with fewer homes to choose from and fewer sellers willing to list, the quality homes that do hit the market are commanding top dollar. It's competitive at the top, thin in the middle, and it is creating some real challenges for buyers. So what does this mean if you're thinking about selling your home in Marysville? March handed sellers a very strong hand. If you've been on the fence, the data is telling you that your window is open right now. But here are two things you need to keep in mind. First, prices are up, but that is not permission to overprice. The median ask for new listings is $445,000, which shows a lot of seller confidence. But buyers are not in panic mode. The average days on market is 39 days. Buyers are being selective. You need to price your home based on what just sold, not what you hope it will sell for. Second, buyers are negotiating. On average, sellers received 97.6% of their original list price in March. That is still an incredibly strong number, but it is slightly down from last year. The homes that held firm on price were well priced to begin with. The ones that had to give ground were the ones that started too high. Now, what if you are a buyer? March was a tough month. Fewer listings, higher prices, and fierce competition for the best houses in neighborhoods like Mill Valley, Adena Point, and Scott Farms. But you can absolutely still win in this market if you have the right strategy. Don't wait for the perfect listing. With only 51 active listings across the entire school district in March, finding a home that checks 100% of your boxes is tough. If a home checks 80% of your boxes and is priced right, you need to give it a serious look. Use the 14-day window. This is a strategy I've been using with my clients. If you don't find the right home in its first week on the market, look for listings that have been sitting for 14 days or more. Sellers who haven't had an offer in 2 weeks are in a very different mindset than they were on day one. That is where your negotiating room is. Get pre-approved before you look. With the median list price hitting $445,000, you need to know exactly what your monthly payment looks like at current rates before you fall in love with a house. Nationally, we are seeing the Midwest housing market hold up much better than the coastal markets. Improved affordability is starting to bring buyers back off the sidelines. And as that happens here in Union County, that demand is going to hit our tight inventory and likely sustain or even increase the price momentum we saw in March. Every situation is different. Your timeline, your equity, your goals, they all dictate your next move. Whether you just want to know what your home is worth right now or you need a realistic plan to buy this spring, I'm here to help. No pressure, no sales pitch, just straight answers from someone who has been selling homes in Union County for over 20 years. And if you are navigating a divorce and need guidance on a jointly owned property, I am a certified divorce real estate expert, and I can help you navigate that complex process. My contact info is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update.